Hey, Eloise here. I just wanted to talk a little bit more about my Breaking Up With Yourself series of group sessions, because I've spoken about how it came about, but I haven't really gone in depth into the kind of topic that much. And it is one which is going to benefit everybody. So like, this topic comes up again and again and again in clinic, and although this group session is not going to fix everything, it's going to actually help move everyone and elevate everyone really forward in and around this theme. So, breaking up yourself. What's it about? So, our minds constantly tell us and feedback that how things were yesterday is how things are going to be tomorrow. And so our expectations get set in terms of, how things are, how things have been for maybe years or weeks, and we expect the same to carry on into the future. However, that isn't the case. We are constantly changing. I'm not the same person I was yesterday, last week, even half an hour ago. So why do I think that things are going to be the same moving forward? They're not. They're just not. And we really need to honour that, because that allows for massive transformation, things to change, us to create new things, and just be aware and open to things changing. I see so many people come in with pain in their bodies, or emotional pain, and because they've had that for so long, it can be really hard to let go of it, because it becomes part of our identity and part of our label, and we get really kind of attached to it in a way. And it's the same with our money issues, our relationship issues, our diet. Like, we have all of these expectations and things, and our feelings and thoughts and assumptions and anything else we want to label these things as, based on the past. That's how things are going to be in the future. But it isn't. Things constantly change. Now, it's taken a while for me to get into a position where I really, really honour this topic. And, I see a lot of you going through massive change, and you're like, oh wow, okay, let's embrace this new, because this is something completely different, and life has changed, and I've changed, or you, me, them. So sometimes we really can notice these massive shifts and honour these changes that come up for us, and honour that the potential's there for things to change. And I see a lot of you doing that. But are you doing it in every aspect of your life? Are you really able to let go of the old to make way for the new? We have to be willing to break up with ourselves, the old version of us, and embrace a new paradigm in life, a new way of being. And this comes moment to moment every day. This isn't just something we're going to talk about and then leave. It's kind of becomes a practice for life. It's like every day I'm like, okay, who am I today? Because I don't know who I am today, because I'm not the person I was yesterday. Things happen to me over the weekend, and I've had massive ahas and shifts about how I've been programming myself since I was really. And I'm like, oh, okay, so now let's see what shows up, because I've let go of that again. And more stuff again. So it's like something new can be created. I'm a different person again. So that means I can act differently. It means I can think differently. It means I can track different things into my life. It means I can let go of holding patterns in my body. So that could be postural, could be pain, could be tension. Things are just constantly changing. And I want to invite you to come to this space where things are not the same. And that can sound quite frightening, and that's partly why we hold on to the past. It's like, it's a known thing, this way of being, and this way of acting, and this way of loving, and this way of eating, and this way of driving your car, and this way of working, and what satisfies you and is part of your common day-to-day life, for the last days, weeks, months, years, centuries, is you know, and even past lives, yeah, we can go there. We can keep making the same choices and having the same experiences over and over and over again. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't excite me. So, you know, letting go of that, it can be quite scary. It's change. We're loosening up who we are in order to embrace a new person, and that can be pretty overwhelming for some people and scary. So part of this series in July is to talk about these themes and, you know, make us realize that actually it's okay and that it's exciting, you know, and just to go with it. It's like making this video. I'm like, oh, I need to make a video today. It's like, okay, so I'll do that, you know, and I just go with the flow of what's coming up and what needs to be done. And yeah, I take responsibility for things that need to be done, but I'm working with everything in order to move things forward and just allowing things to be. And it's such a great space to be in. It's very freeing. I haven't got any expectations of myself. Yeah, there's still limitation and expectations. There always will be, I guess, in some way, until there isn't. But things loosen up all the time, and it's really exciting. Like every day I wake up and go, okay, what's the energy of today? How do I want to be today? What's coming up? And what can I do today that's going to elevate me forward? What's going to be the most nourishing things I can do for my body today, my mind, my heart, my, does my body want to dance today? Does it want to sit on the sofa? You know, really kind of honouring that and going with it and not fighting the natural way that my body wants to be and my expectations of what I'm capable of. Or, you know, sometimes I designate a day to be a day of rest, and actually I'm full of beans and I'm running around doing lots of stuff, and I'm like, well, that's ruined my day. But it hasn't. You know, I'm just going with how things are. There are no expectations. And when we come from this mindset of having all these strong beliefs about how we are and who we are and what's expected of us, not just internally but also from the people around us, it limits us. It, you know, makes us very narrow-minded sometimes, or, you know, we have a very small life sometimes showing up because we're not being everything that we could be. So there's loads of themes that we can look into around this topic. It's something, as I said, that comes up time and time again with people in clinic. So I'm very excited that we're touching on this as a group session. I don't think this is just going to be sessions. I think this is going to be a lot of talking around these subjects and things as well, which is important because we need to explore this, and sometimes we need to talk about things for the mind to start opening up and letting go of things. So I think this could be a really special series. I'm excited. And yeah, I've got things bubbling already for it, and my invitation here is for you to join in with these sessions in July. I'm keeping the cost down. I only charge £80 for these group sessions, and I've done that for a couple of years now for each one that I do, which is less than a session, so or a one-to-one session. So I think it's very affordable for everyone to join in. But this series is so special, I'm really undercharging, so I've decided I'm going to put the price up before the 1st of July. So I'm doubling it because I think this is going to be such a powerful project and such a powerful series that I'm really undercharging for it, and that's really coming up strongly for this. So get in quick if you want to join in before the price doubles. I'm going with the energy of this one, and you know, sometimes I think, you know, if you pay £10 for something, you get £10 results. If you pay £1,000 for something, you get £1,000 results because you're invested in it. And I don't think charging 80 quid for these series is always serving you, if that makes sense. And so for some of them, when I get really drawn into it, I am going to put the price up. Decision made. The universe is shouting. So come and join in. This is going to be such an incredible series. I'm frigging excited about it. trying to come up with a PC way of not swearing. So please, 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 if you want to play a new game in life, if you want to let go of the old you, break up with yourself and embrace a new version of what's possible, what transformation, possibility, you know, what could you be in your life? What could you do, have and be that would excite you? Let's explore that together as the group energy, supporting each other. Such a powerful place to play. So hope you can join me, and we start on the 1st of July. Thanks, bye.